Good evening. Welcome to MCC UK.
Good evening, all.
Yeah. How is everyone?
Not too bad. Been an allotment all day, so we've been pretty busy down there.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm okay. I had a day of it because I had a busy day at work. My computer decided to mess around. Then they did something, fixed it. Then I lost a printer. Then they fixed that. And then something else went wrong. And it's just been one of them days.
I'm just drained today. I don't know why. I've got no energy whatsoever. But hey ho.
Nice sweet coffee or tea or whatever.
Oh, I've got a can of Fanta and I have got a coffee, and water. But yeah, I'm just drained.
That's a good combination.
Yeah. Shall we go through the chat?
Yeah, okay. Right, well, I'll just put this up once because she's done it 3 times. Gillian says, good evening, Dave. Good evening, Mark. And good evening, Horlixs.
Good evening, Gillian.
And we'll have Yorkshire Crafter going, good evening, everyone. Evening, Julie.
Hi, love.
Hi, Julie.
And we'll have Tim Doe.
Tim Doe.
Tim Doe. Evening, all.
Evening, Tim.
Hi, Tim.
Hi, Tim. And we'll have Following Ghost. Hi, everyone.
Welcome.
So, before we go cameras down, we will be finishing bang on 9 o'clock tonight. And we've got a little something at the end. So, if you could please stick around till the end tonight, that would be much appreciated. If that's okay.
Yeah, right. We'll probably announce that again in the middle of the show.
Yes. So, like I said, 9 o'clock, we are ending, but if you could stick to the end, because we have got something for the end of the show. So, shall we go cameras down?
Yep. Well, 2 chats first. David Bassett's in. Good evening, Alex, Mark, and Geordie Dave, and all in chat. So, hi, David. And Mark's Hobbies in with hi, one and all. Hi, Mark. And I'll just get rid of these.
Hello, David, and hello, Mark's Hobbies. Right, so I'll come over to Horlixs, who sees ready.
Okay, so, well, first of all, I've got an order, so I'm just going to pack that quick. Just setting my dudes under the UV. But after that, I'm gonna pick up this little mini brick thing again. I forgot I had it. I started it. So yeah, I'll probably do a bit more on this.
Excellent. Okay, we'll come back in a bit. We'll go Geordie.
Okay, well, as you know, I'm building this tank. I'm now going to start to look at doing some weathering. I've got this dark earth, which is supposed to look like mud. I've never tried it before, so I don't want to be late. This is sort of like an experiment for me tonight. So we'll see how it comes out.
Okay. Myself, I am a bit drained tonight, guys, so I'm going to be frosting up this piece for the Buzzard Collector on the Enterprise D. So I'm going to be doing that. It has cracked a bit, so I'm just sanding it back slightly, getting rid of the cracks, and I'll give it another spray. It's more about the preparation than anything. And yeah, we'll see how far I get. I've got a couple of other things to do as well, so yeah.
Change specs I want.
I'll catch you with the chat. Following Ghost says hi, Mark. Mark's Hobbies says hi, Ghost. And Gillian says hi, Mark's Hobbies.
So what I'm doing here is putting a little bit of a wash on. Even though here it's not going to be seen very much, it's under the tank. on the wheels.
Got to switch my microphone over. Whoops. You sound like I'm in a fishbowl. No, not that one.
Yeah, we've got a guy from the 60s in who says, "Evening all, I hope you're all doing good." Yeah, not too bad. Thanks for stopping by. And Max Hobby says hi to Gillian.
Hello, guys from the 60s. And everyone that has joined.
You really need a cure station, Horlixs.
Yeah, I do. I keep thinking about it, but I haven't yet because I've got an MOT on the car in a few days. So I'm not spending any money until that.
Oh, is that when BMW decide to invent problems?
Yeah, no, I'm not going there this year.
Okay.
I'm going to a mate he's been doing my servicing on my car the last few times. So,
Right.
but obviously, you know, things could still be wrong for the MOT. So, he's not going to con me.
Oh, we've got Flip Dip in who says, "Good evening, lads. Good evening, Flip Dip."
Hello, welcome.
Ghost says, "Hey, Flip Dip." Flip Dip says, "I have the best smelling mixture in my wash and cure. Smells divine."
Nice.
And Steve131 says, "Evening all." Good evening, Steve. Oh, following Ghost says, "Hi, Steve."
Yeah, I'm just dealing with good old jug of water, a tap, and a nail cure. Does the job though.
Yeah, that's a job I could do tonight. I actually need to filter my wash station. Steve131 says, "At following Ghost, evening."
I had a bit of a nightmare. I ordered the wrong stickers for my boxes.
Whoops.
It's all right. I can use them. But it's one of them where I was kicking myself because I was in a rush. And because I'm getting through them, I ordered twice the amount. And so I've ordered twice the amount of the wrong ones.
Oh dear.
But it's all right. I can use them. They just don't look quite as good. I'm going to cover this up. It's got an address label there. That's it. That's that done. And that's order done. Now I can switch to a nice map.
Oh, we've got Lindsey in, who says, hello, peeps. Hiya, Lindsey.
Hi, Lindsay. How are you?
And we've got Jeff in, saying, evening all. Evening, Jeff.
Hi, Jeff.
Hi, Jeff.
Like I said, guys, you can stick around till 9 o'clock. We have got something bang on 9 at the end of the show. Following Ghost says hi to Lindsay.
Right, what's going on with this camera? I don't know if I like the flexibility of this one as much as the other one.
You can give it time, Horlixs.
Just because the other one, I used to have to swing it around in all directions, and this one's really hard to do that.
Flip Dip says hi, Lindsay and Jeff. And Lindsay says, I'm good, thanks. Awesome.
Hammer in the morning. Right, the problem is I've not picked this up for such a long time.
Flip Dip says, I thought Horlicks would be out driving around in last week's build.
Yeah. Not yet. It's nearly there. I ain't got any wheels yet.
It meant your circuit board.
Oh. Oh, yeah, well, have I used that? No. What's that in there? Is that a piece of Lego? I think on that one. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, and then 1. So I'm on step 9.
Okay, Athel says, evening, Gillian, Tim, Guy from 60s, Geordie Dave, Horlicks and Mark. Good evening, Athel.
Good evening. No, that's wrong. God, whoever that was going down the road must have been doing at least 80.
David Bassett says, my last delivery of the Lancaster was in a box, but was delivered by Every and was a bit battered. I've seen someone else have next delivery in a paper bag, and Every had totally mangled it. Thoughts? Unfortunately, it's down to the carrier, not the Harshette themselves, but Harshette have switched carriers to Every. So, yeah. But it means that with the Lancaster bomber, they've been able to supply a battery for it.
Yeah, I was measuring up about the Flying Scotsman and where I thought it was going to go. I don't think there's enough room. So I'm going to have to sort something out about that. Well, I did get my free gift. It was like everyone else.
Dalek, yeah.
Do you know what, though? I'm really happy with this. I mean, it was free. Nice little craft blade. I'm always in need of cable wire snippers and sprue cutters. Some files in there. Well, it's basic, but it's... Oh, I'm all right with that. You even get spare blades.
I think it was more how irrelevant to the this Flying Scotsman is a Dalek.
Oh, yeah. It's probably just surplus stock, isn't it, from collections, but... Yeah, no, I thought it was all right. For a freebie, for just putting my name and address in.
Flip Dip says, no wonder people are turning away from Royal Mail. David Bassett said, could accept in a box, but in a paper bag, there is no protection from Every's handling. No.
Yeah, there is that. Oh, no.
Then. Right, well, let's have a belly and bench. So, what's in your belly? What's your beverage? What's on your bench? Horlicks.
Coffee, nothing, mini bricks.
Geordie.
Chicken tikka masala.
Oh, God, here we go.
And a Coke.
Mine was pork pie.
Oh, and on the bench, the tank.
Mine was pork pie, coffee, and yeah, sorting out this Enterprise D thing.
I thought Johnny was going to go on. Like, tikka masala, onion bhajis, naan bread, Peshawar naans.
Yeah, I had some naan bread as well.
And I'm like, I'm hungry. I'm not
Is that homemade, Geordie, or
What, chicken tikka masala?
yeah?
Oh, Slimming World. Slimming World. Why is that cheating?
No.
Where's my bill? Okay. Robert Milne says, "Hi everyone, how are you all doing?" Oh, see, he's supposed to be watching the football.
Hi, Robert.
And Yorkshire Crafter says, "Pork pie, coffee, cross stitch, rainbow butterfly." There we go.
Oh, so you had a pork pie each? Was
Yeah.
it a normal one or one of them nice pork and apple ones? Or
Normal one from a proper butcher's.
oh, nice. Right, what's going on down there? 'Cause something's falling off the table.
Julie had the dentist today, and I said to her, well, she said, "Do you want me to pick up some food while I'm out?" I went, "Right, yeah, go on then." I said either pick up some sausage rolls from there's a deli where the dentist is, or go to the butcher's and get some pork pies. Pork pies won.
Nice.
David Bassett says, watching this, just finished building a small Lego Creator Root Master that my son bought me. Have a glass of fruit juice and some celery with a garlic dip. I used to love celery when I could eat it. Can't eat it anymore. I could snack on celery.
They say that you use more energy trying to eat it than you get from it, don't they?
Yeah, something like that.
I've still got some of that black garlic dip from Doritos to try. I was looking for it and James found it, and it's literally jet black.
Athos says, Mark, have you seen these new teeth and gum protectors from Germany costing for upper and lower denture 35? Is that £35 or £35,000 plus postage, Athol? But no, I haven't seen them.
Oh, Miss Julie being on with us. Random thought. Let's have a right laugh, don't we?
Thursdays when you did the craft show.
Yeah.
But it says you'll end up looking like Ken Dodd. And Julie says, yeah, it was great fun. Athel says, YouTube is freezing up at my end. These new dentures are advertised on YouTube. Oh, okay. You see, I don't get adverts on YouTube because we pay for premium.
Yeah, I was going to do that. I'm sick of them now. It's so... I'm trying to watch something and it's just ad after ad, which is fine for the people I support because, you know, it's revenue for them. But when you're just trying to watch random videos, it's really annoying. But since when have they put the price up? Because I was looking into it and I was like, I ain't paying that. It's like crazy money now.
Everything's crazy money now, Horlixs.
Yeah, I know. But just for that, like...
Well, this has worked out better than the Dremel. I oversprayed this and it cracked. It says, I started watching somebody the other day and an ad came on after 90 seconds.
Yeah.
Athel says, I refuse to pay £14 per month to YouTube for 0 adverts. Well, to be honest with you, in live streams, I don't switch adverts on. I never have since being monetized. Because, to be honest with you, if I'm watching a live stream and adverts come on, I switch off. Plus the fact you might miss some of the live streams, so I don't switch it on.
Yeah, that is annoying actually. When I've seen some creators do that, and they just get into a bit that you're really interested in, and then an ad will come on, and then you miss it. Yeah.
So every live stream I do, so this Partwork, the Partwork live stream on the Sunday, me and Kev, we don't switch the adverts on. We do after the live stream is finished, but I'm kind of one of these people is if I don't want to see live streaming other adverts in other people's live streams, then why do I want my viewers to have the same? Mark's Hobby says a kebab, cup of tea, and the Roker steam engine.
No, I do. I spend a lot of time watching YouTube, to be fair, out of this, or have it on, and I will give in to it, but it's just I was going to do it the other day because I'm getting the adverts getting longer and longer as well.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, no, I was like, I'm going to do it. I can't deal with this anymore. And then I was like, I loaded it up, and I was like, oh no. And then I came off. By the time I questioned whether I was going to do it or not, the advert stopped. So maybe I can just do that every time. No, I had enough of this. Let's look into it. Oh, the ad's gone.
Okay, Flip Dip says, did you get your kebab from Jason's Donovan? Following Ghost says, nothing, coffee and thinking about a turret for the Yamato. Lindsey says, Mexican and Joe bench dry dock. And we've got Kenneth in. Afternoon, Mark and everyone else. I'm sitting here watching my favourite YouTube person while waiting to clock in at 2:45 p.m. Well, don't work too hard, Kenneth.
Yeah, I saw something on the Facebook group, Kev's Facebook group the other day, saying that about the Flying Scotsman. Obviously, I had the email about the problem and that they were, they're going to look into it or whatever. But they got an email saying that they'd get the collection in 28 days.
Yeah, it's all a bit of a mystery when it's a trial. Well, that's come out a lot better than what I thought it was going to do. Problem is now I need to stink up the room. Athol says, channel hopping, number 6 thumbs up to Alex, evening David Bassett and Lindsay. And following go says, hi, Kenneth.
Thank you. Hi, Kenneth. Oh, look, I fancy a pork pie now.
Do you ever watch The Royal Family?
Yeah.
They did the Queen of Sheba and they were like, Cheryl, well, I was willing to give up meat for him, but when it came to pork pie, I couldn't make that commitment.
Yeah, I used to like that program.
Yeah.
What, Dave? What?
Flipbit says, remember when Toya said it's a mystery? And Athol says hi to Ghost. Yeah, when it came to pork pie, I just couldn't make that commitment.
Do you know what, though? I don't think I've actually ever had a pork pie from a proper place. I've always got like the little ones from the supermarkets and stuff, and I bet they taste completely different.
Yes.
Yeah. I thought they might. Everything always tastes better from a proper bakery.
I'd recommend doing it once, because once you have it, you'll never go back to buying supermarket pork pies. David Bassett says evening to Athol. Athol says belly was air-fried beef stew and croquette potatoes and peas, beverage, apple juice and coffee. And following go says hi to Athol. Yeah, you need to go to a proper butcher's, get their pork pies. You'll never look back. Especially when they have the jelly in them.
Yeah. Well, that's not right.
David Bassett says, I remember Peter Kay's misheard lyrics with the cars. Who's going to drive you home? Pork pie.
Yeah, I remember that.
Steve 131's lurking away.
So, what's going on?
Okay, David Bassett says, years ago, had to inspect the Boyers, former Brazil's factory in Amersham. Was there with a colleague. We had our lunch breaks in there. And we've got Ian Campbell in who says, greetings.
Good evening, Ian. Good evening. How are you?
Hi, Ian.
Looking forward to your little trip. Hopefully, with the weather's getting better because it's been absolutely wet as anything this last week. But actually, today was really nice in the sun. It felt really springy and warm in the sun.
Athel says, oh, it's jumping. Athel says hello to Ian. David Bass says, canteen had a horror wall of what had got into some of their pipes. Me off pork pies for life. Ian says, yes, looking forward with catching up, Alex. And yeah. Ian says hi to Athel.
Oh, no, I don't want to drink that. I literally got a jug here that I used to wash my resin parts, and I only picked it up and had a swig out of it.
Oh.
It's in my cup.
David Bassett says, evening to Ian. Ian says, hiya, Dave Mac. And he says, hiya, Dave B. And he also says, hi, Jeff.
Oh, you mean all right?
So, guys, just remember at 9 o'clock, we do have something that we're going to do right at the end of the show, which will be bang on 9. If you can't stay till then please watch it back when you can. That'd be much appreciated.
I might email them, you know.
Who?
YouTube.
All right.
So look, oi, I'm a creator on your platform. Without us, you wouldn't have a platform. I'd like free ad skipping, please. I wonder what they'd say. It's true though, isn't it? Because without us creators, they wouldn't have a platform.
Yeah. There's just one slight problem in your method.
Where?
And that is YouTube don't reveal an email address or a way to contact them until you're monetized.
No, I've had that. You just cannot contact them.
Nope.
I've tried that when they marked one of my videos down as a copyright, and I'm like, no. And I was trying to get hold of them.
Unless you're making money for them, you can't contact them.
No, well, I'll just get you to do it for me.
David Bassett says, any of you going to the sci-fi show at Bicester Golf Spa on the 21st of March? Not me. It's a bit too south for me. And Ian says, yeah, myself and Ed will be there.
I was thinking about it, because I think it's near my friend Jo, but it'd be nice to catch up with her as well, but I don't think I can. Oh, that's not layered on.
David Bassett says, Ian and Ed, I'm definitely interested in going. Would be great to see Wayne, Phil, Lou and yourselves there. And Athel says, hopefully I should be receiving my eye operation 16th of March till 15th of April, so no jollies for me. And Ian says, would be good to meet you, David. Well, it's nearly 8 o'clock, so I'll go around the benches. I'll go first. So, all the bits that I'd cracked on this from the frosting I've got off now, which all I need to do is give this a coat. And I'm thinking 1 coat should be enough. That'd be me, but it just means I'm going to have to stink out this entire room by doing it. But hopefully I can get that frosted and then see what else I can get done. Horlixs, how are you getting on?
Yeah, I've done another 3 layers on the head.
Right.
And then I'm just building up the next 3 to put on. Yeah.
Yeah. Geordie?
All right. Well, as you can see, the tracks are not bothered about the bottom because they're going to sit in the diorama, but the tracks are nice and muddy. And if you can see, the tanks like dusty. So basically, just being a little bit subtle on the weathering. On the back, a few mud splashes. On the front, a few mud splashes. So I've got to see how that's done. You can't see in there, but there's mud, thick mud in there where it's built up. So that's all I've got to do now is give this a spray of matte coat to see everything in, which will not be getting done tonight because I've got to leave this to dry out. And I would say that's subtly weathered. Enough for me.
That looks
Right.
really good. It does look really good.
So see it's you can see where the mud effect's done underneath, round at the back. So was a waste of time doing all the wheels because it's going to sit on the diorama, so that's going to be sitting on the ground. So and that's not cheap stuff to waste. £7.97 mud. So that's what's put on there, dark earth. Then the rest are done. The rest is done with the brown earth wash and a light dust deposit wash. So it's here. That's about finished.
Cool. Okay. Ian says, that's a shame, Athol. All the best with the op.
So basically that's me done. All the brushes to go and clean.
Have you got anything else to do?
No, I've got the Jeep to do, but it needs water coating. Hopefully get time to get that done this week and then start on that next week. And then look at finding the stuff to start building a diorama for this.
Athol said, Geordie, you could have taken the tank down the allotment and pushed it through the muddy bit for a natural effects.
Yeah. Apparently, when I'm not into dioramas, I've never built. It's going to be my first time I build one. Apparently, you can actually get some of the foam dried out, run it through a sieve, and use it on the diorama. Real sorry. It's just slowly buying all the stuff I need to build.
You know, that's what happens, isn't it? You build up your supplies.
when I do the Jeep, I'm going to send away for some GIs that are sitting in it. Just two little 172 figures, which are free, resin printed, £7 odd. Then I'm going to paint them. And then I think it's £10 odd for a set of 5 or 6 walking GIs. I want to put walking in between the tank and the Jeep on the road. They've got their resin printed, and I've got to paint them up. So it's quite a bit to do before I get this actually into the diorama. I'm going to find something I'm going to use as a base first.
Just remind me what the diorama is going to be.
This one on this, it's going to be. I'm thinking I'm putting a sort of a railroad bridge in. These are going to like a mud track going under the rail with the Jeep, the tank, and a couple of figures on the sides, hopefully trees and that. Just going to be a small one just to see it, the sort of like a western front scene.
British?
No, American.
American.
That's an American Sherman.
Mark Sobby says, great Enterprise D video today, Mark. Thank you, Mark Sobby. It did have its problems, but then there was me ranting at the end of it.
Yeah, don't talk to me about that Enterprise D. I've got a damn sort his
out. I had difficulties with the panel that you were trying to put in last Thursday, but it eventually went in the end.
Did you find out what it was?
Yes. It's basically, you have to make sure that all the other panels are aligned properly.
So if one of them's out the line, that's not good. Because it's just that one corner wouldn't drop down.
And the other thing is, on the framework, there's LEDs.
Mm-hmm.
They have to be on that framework perfectly in line. And the reflectors on the back of the panel that are holding the windows in, but also reflect the light coming from the LEDs, they're all sitting in place properly as well. And then it should all align up and go in. Well, mine did.
Right. Yeah, just that one bit, it just wouldn't drop down. It's as if there was something stopping it, the frame, pulling it. Something on that piece, not letting it go down.
It says the thing with diorama is to have fun with it. If you're happy with it, that's the most important thing.
Mm-hmm.
Ian says, Geordie, what sort of models do you like building?
Mainly aircraft. When it comes to the plastic models, aircraft, but I want to move in. I'm looking at moving into more of the 135 scale military. Well, that's a model I'm going to plan on building soon. So, something like the military stuff, German, American, British, because I'd like to get into diorama building. But as I say, I got this off my son for Christmas, and I got the Jeep off somebody, and I thought, well, I'll try and build a small diorama to get used to it, just on the 176 scale. But then eventually, as I say, the eyesight's getting a bit bad for this such a small scale. I want to move up to the 135 the 135 scale. Because I'm finding with I love doing the Partworks, but my problem is space. You know, it's space wise. I'm full now, so I want to get back to my plastic modeling and then try and improve more on that.
Oh, I've always got more space for Partworks. Right, this chat. Athel says, evening Mark's hobbies. And Flip Dip says his ran spoilt it for me, laughing his head off. The reason why I was asking you what sort of nationality the diorama was, is there are some free 172 scale figures STL files.
Yeah.
I've heard of the film, but I've never seen the film. Kelly's Heroes.
Oh yes, I've seen the film.
So we've got ones like Big Joe, Turk, Panzer Commandant, Kelly, Oddball, Kelly,
Yeah.
Big Joe, Oddball, yeah. Tim says, I love doing Star Wars, but hard to find bigger scale models. Yeah. Athel says, hi, Flip Dip. Following Ghost says, dioramas are fun and let you tell your story. You can use so many things you have around the house instead of putting things in the bin.
Yeah, true.
And Max Hobble says, hi to Athel. Oh, and Flip Dip says, seen a Lifetime Batman on Cult. Hi, Athel. That might be a life-size Batman, not a lifetime. Right, painkiller time.
You're talking about Batman. Well, Christmas box I got off my son. The complete 66 series.
Oh, nice.
Got that for Christmas off my son. So it's the whole complete 66 series. See, as with over 3 hours of extras on it. So, and Rob's sitting watching them with them for the first time because he's never seen the 66 Batman and he's quite enjoying them.
Flip Dip says like size, right. Okay, my brain just went into a strange place. Well, you know, in the news at the moment, we've got all the, you know, the billionaires and the scandals and everything.
Aye.
What was a young lad hanging around with Bruce Wayne for who was a millionaire in the 60s?
He was his ward. He took him on a little. So have you never tried military modelling there, Mark?
No, not really. Military Partworks.
You done that cheap though, didn't you?
Yeah, and I regretted it instantly. Tiny,
isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, Burton Ward is huge now. Following Go says, if you listen closely, in the first Deadpool, the Batman theme song is on the radio when they fight in the car.
Mm. Well, when I've got the Supra finished, and I've got that. I've got the Batman 66 all in the cupboard. I'm up to 86, I think. So I've still got some more coming. I think it goes up to 120, and that'll be me full.
There's always room for another somewhere.
Well, I've already put shelves up in my bedroom, and that's got the Dodge Charger on and the Skylight on.
That's why I just put some shelves up in the kitchen, down the hall.
Gillian's gone. You know, this is turning into a bloody modelling house.
Yeah. Then put a shelf up in the bathroom.
Yeah. Yep. Shelf up in the bathroom. Put the Titanic.
Put the Orca in the bathroom.
Put the Titanic in there.
Yeah, and that.
Plus, I've got I've got a load of vehicles at my mother's. So when she passes it, because there were Jim's, and when he promised to me, my mother's keeping hold of them because she's got them on the shelves and all that. So when she passes away, they'll be coming on to me. I haven't a clue where I'm going to put them all. The cabinet behind the television's got all his NASCAR. He's got his NASCAR. I've got all his NASCAR cars in there. And I've also, in the cupboard, I've got a box full of 1960s cars.
Mm-hmm.
I've got to find somewhere to put them.
Hire out another garage and make it into a showroom.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say. Me too.
Gillian says, good evening to Athel. I thought that. Why don't I just go hire out a storage unit?
Yeah.
Poor Julie would never see you because you'd always be there.
I saw that. Trouble is, I've got to go to work though weekends, but during the week it'll be. I should build a big shed on my allotment and put them in there. No, not doing where my allotment is. It's not in a very good area, so we'll probably break in. Get a shop, turn it into a museum. Did I show you my latest bus? You know I'm from Newcastle. This is a modern stagecoach bus celebrating 30 years of stagecoach done in the busway colours.
Yeah, I think you showed that last time when Dave was on.
Did I?
Yeah.
Couldn't remember where I showed it or not.
Julie says, LOL, true Alex. And Athol says, evening to Julie.
Julie not doing YouTube anymore?
Yeah, she still does videos.
I've never seen her pop up.
Yeah, she still does the crafting videos.
I'll have to watch out for them because I've never seen them. I know I'm subscribed to her, so they should pop up. What night does she usually go out?
A normal one is a Friday when she does what she calls a floss tube.
Ah, maybe it's because I'm at work.
That video normally goes up about in the afternoon. Oh, and Ian says hi to Julie.
Does she still do the diamond painting?
Yeah.
I've got Gillian into the allotment now, man.
What's doing down there, pulling up the onions?
I had her weeding the day. And helped to clear out the polytunnel.
And Julie says, hello, everyone I've missed. Right, I've done that first spray. It stinks. But I did it out the window.
Not windy at your place?
No, it's just cold.
Oh, missed a step.
Flip Dip says, not far from me, we have Crouch Tramway Museum. And Dave Matt says, good evening, Mark, Horlixs, Geordie, and all in chat. Just got in out of the shed.
Hi, Dave.
And Athol says, hello, Dave Mac. So all we are going to say is we have got something coming up at 9 o'clock, guys, when we finish. So if people can stay around for that, please do it. But if you can't, then if you could watch it back, that would be fantastic to us.
Somebody on their Facebook was asking if you were still around, Dave Mac. Soapy Waste or something from Gateshead.
He's No longer on Facebook.
Are they not?
No. Dave Mack says hi to Athol. And David Bassett says, been to Crouch Tram Museum on several occasions. I've been there once.
So where's Crouch?
Hang on. I always get it. Yeah. Matlock. Peak District.
All right.
Derbyshire.
Derbyshire. I'm not going to forget that name, Matlock.
Mccuk. We used to go to Derby a lot.
Well, it's a long way down for me.
Yeah, it's a long way from here as well. It's about 4.5 hours. But one of my friends moved there. And there was a point in my life where I used to go up there every other weekend.
Yeah, that Facebook didn't denote, do they? They're quick enough if you do something wrong to block you, but when you complain to them, they don't do note.
Yeah. David Bassett says it's in Derbyshire, Geordie. Athol says Matlock in Derbyshire. Dave Matt says, someone kept putting me in these disgusting groups and I kept reporting it to Facebook, but as always, they didn't do anything about it, so I deleted my account. Mark Sobby says, I've got Tank Museum near me. Flip Dip says, bit like the seaside without the sea. And Ian says, Mark, Facebook message. Hold on.
Facebook, I just sort of stick to my hobbies on it. I don't have family or stuff like that on it. I just use it for looking at the hobby stuff. But you do get inundated with rubbish. It's like I was saying to the wife the other day, it's just been over 12 months since I had to get my dog put down. Or, little Jack Russell. Now, I seem to be starting to get inundated with Jack Russell bringing stuff. I think that's a bit insensitive. 12 months after I've lost my dog, and they're suddenly inundating my Facebook with bringing Jack Russell things.
Hmm.
I'm just responding to you now, Ian.
Ian, did you get my email? With my address?
Right, sorted. Sent Ian. Oh, I've just seen that. Lindsey asking if he can come in an hour ago. Oh, Why did that not ping up? Ian says, thanks. Sorry, Lindsay. Should have called me.
Yeah, I'll just put it in the chat. It's fine.
Yeah. Sorry. Oops. Why did it not ping? Pinged when Ian sent me a message. Pings when I'm recording.
Yeah. It always pings when you don't want it to ping. We've still got half hour of the show, but I guess it's not pretty enough time though.
It's like as soon as you go live, Alex, the fire station gets a call.
Don't jinx it because it's been all right tonight. You wait.
They've heard you know they'll come past. They're watching the show.
Oh, I feel sick.
No problem, Ed. Why do you feel sick?
My MOT on Friday.
Oh.
It's Gideon's uncle's cause MOT on Friday now.
Well, just get anxious about it. I don't know why. Well, I know why. It's because of, you know, you dread any sort of bill at the end of it, but I'm sure it'll be all right. I always talk myself into things that have not even happened yet.
Thing is, the garage never phones you straight away to say if it's passed or failed or not.
No, they leave you hanging, and that's the worst. The anxiety I have is mental.
So you always end up ringing them. It's like, oh yeah, we've just done it, and it's like, no, you haven't. You did it ages ago. You're just trying to keep the suspense because you enjoy it.
I'm a bit weird. I go online and keep refreshing the check and MOT status.
Okay. Following Ghost goes, hi anyone I missed cleaning up the kitchen. Ian goes, watch out for the postman, Geordie. No problem. Thanks, Ian. And Dave Mack goes, hi, Ghost. And Ghost goes, hi to Dave Mack. What's your next build, Mark, after the Enterprise?
Well, I really want to do the Schumacher Formula 1 car. But the problem is the Enterprise isn't going to be finished until July now.
So,
when does the F1 car come out?
The Schumacher one comes out in March.
Right.
So, the Enterprise. So, what are they doing? Delayed?
Basically, for those who paid the extra for premium, which we got a premium stand, They have not produced the premium stands in time, even though they've had 3 years. And they are now delaying the last pack, which is magazine 31, until July, when they get stock of the premium bases. So if you're a standard subscriber, you get to finish in April. If you're a premium subscriber and paid that little bit extra more, they're now delaying you till July.
So, so they won't be taking any more money out of your bank from me? No,
from March.
From March?
Yeah.
So could you not still go for the car? Because you'll only have one payment to pay when July comes.
Oh, yeah, no. I'm just, just more annoyed about the situation, as everybody found out Sunday night and in today's video. Athel says, come on, spill the beans, Ghost. What did you drop on the floor? Flip Dip says, don't wind him up, Dave. And Flip Dip's laughing his head off. Yeah, don't go there.
Well, it is annoying when that happens, isn't it? I've never even seen any. They were supposed to be sending ports out for the Supra, for those that where the bit didn't fit properly on the side.
You mean the Skyline?
Skyline, I should say, yeah. Never heard out. My Skyline. I've been lucky. The Skyline I built, everything's lined up. So I don't know whether they get in touch with them or they were just sending things out.
We Fan Home have been a bit thing lately because they got this new Facebook group, which is their official customer support group. Don't go there. And apparently we voted that people can post in the group and also make comments. And obviously when people post in the group, Fan Home make comments. Well, Fan Home have decided to be a little bit sneaky about this group now. So you can post in it, but any of the comments that Fan Home put back about the post are hidden.
Mm. Could somebody call back in it that runs that thing?
Yeah. Following Ghost says, LOL, nothing. I just cleared my bench to start a 135 scale Yamato turret.
Nice.
Just don't go there with the Enterprise D.
No, let's talk about something else. Let's talk about...
You're going to find something to wind me up again, aren't you?
No. I wouldn't be that cruel. I mean, we could talk about Hello Kitty, but...
Oh, no.
I'm joking.
And don't even go there with the other one.
I want that other one.
What, the moon?
No, it's a train and it's not going to be mentioned.
So, genuine question. If said that shall not be named comes out, are you not doing it?
No. I'd rather do the Flying Scotsman.
Oh, yeah. I do. Well, do you know what? I'd prefer the other one. But, you know, I'm looking forward to doing that as well.
If that other one was going to come out, it would have been out by now.
Yeah.
I heard about the train that was in the movie.
Yeah.
Yes. Even saying that, though, the Flying Scotsman was in a movie.
Saying that, though, if we keep banging on about it enough, they might think, oh, okay, let's get it out.
You know what? That is one of the most talked about trials. And, yeah.
It's come up on the thing. Yorkshire Crafter. Oh no, please do it. LOL. It goes the Flying Scotsman, Panzer Cat. Mark's Hobbies said it, the Harry Potter train. And Julie says, oh, I will.
Yeah, I just cannot see that. It's been 6 years since the trial.
Has it been that long?
Yeah, 6 years.
It can't be.
Yep. That trial came out in COVID in 2020.
Do you know what? It feels like it was last year.
No, I knew it wasn't last year.
No, it feels like it. But you're actually thinking about it, yeah, because I think that was when I had my old desk and I was measuring up that. Because I was going to put it above the monitors on the shelf bit.
Flip Dip goes, Harry Potter, no.
Yeah, I like Harry Potter.
You know what? I've only seen one or two of the films.
Have you? Yeah, no, I really enjoy it, to be fair.
So Wayne did the trial issue 1 on September the 2nd, 2020.
Wow. And I really didn't think it was that long. But it's scary how time's going, really.
Mm.
It's absolutely terrifying.
Mark's Hobby goes, Mark, you're getting wound up here. Yes, Mark, Hello Kitty.
No.
You weren't going to do the Hello Kitty, were you?
No.
No.
I accidentally in a live show showed it, and let's just say I just call it crap. It was god awful.
I thought you were going to do that other doll who's the Moon Pigs or something, weren't you?
The Moomins.
The Moomins, aye.
No, never seen it, and I don't do things that I don't have interest in.
I used to watch the Moomins growing up when I was a kid. Used to be on the telly on a Saturday morning.
There's one model and it's been out a while now. I wish I'd have gotten it. Thunderbird 2. I can't
Was that the
remember.
one with the hatch that comes down and then...
Yeah.
Was it Harshett that done that one? Or
Yeah, I think Wayne did.
No, it was Model Space.
Model Speed?
I think Wayne did that, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, Mark's Hobby says that's what he tells us. I have proof in that live stream how rubbish it was.
Just a genuine question, because I didn't see this. How are you going to... What is it? Was it a build of the actual character, or was it some sort of...
No, it was like Hello Kitty collectibles, like bags and figurines, and it was just more... It was more of a collection. But it was absolutely ghastly.
Well, we know someone who probably would have got that.
Following Ghost says, I honestly thought it was Thomas the Tank Train. No, the Flying Scotsman was in the film The Railway Children. Because all the trains they used in that movie, the older version movie, were all from the National Railway Museum in York. Oh, we've got Brooke Bondin saying, good evening, everybody, and all in chat. Hope you're doing okay. The missus and I are both lying in bed with stinking cold. The stream is cheering us up, no end. It's not to be sneezed at, LOL. Will you get better soon?
Yeah, nice to see you. Thank you for joining.
And those that have joined, I'm going to say it again, that we do have something at 9 o'clock if you can stop around to watch it at the end of the show.
Yeah, only 20 minutes to go.
Yeah. Ian says, hi, Brooke Bond. And Dave Mac says, Mark, you should not have shown the Hello Kitty. You've not lived it down, LOL. No.
Well, I didn't even see that stream, and I just think it's quite.
You know what? It was a Partwork, and it's a Partwork live show, but yeah. Ian says, "Model space. This is a family channel."
No, that's a pity they haven't re-released it. The Thunderbirds 2 looked a decent model.
It'd be getting the Jerry Anderson license.
Give it time, because they seem to, everyone's re-releasing the same stuff, aren't they?
I can't remember who's got the license now. To him.
Would have been nice if they then, followed it up with the Thunderbirds 1.
I wanted to do the Tracy Island they did in Japan.
Everybody's got on about hello, kitty, kitty. Lindsey, hello, kitty, kitty.
Start something now.
Yep.
It's all in good jest. Take your mind off other things. Where? Oh, I keep messing this up. Something's not right with this.
Anything you would like to see bring out Horlixs?
Well, yeah, we've just discussed this.
Not the Flying Scotsman. Anything else?
No, yeah, I want the other train. But no, I saw. I don't know if they ever did bring it out. They were doing 007 car, and they had was it a selection of about 4 they were going to bring out, and there was one of the more modern one. I can't remember what it was.
The DB5.
No, I don't think it was that one.
Which company?
I can't remember who it was. Was it? Might have been Agora. I think
Was it the Lotus?
Dean Martin or the Jag?
I think it might have been the Jag.
Right, the James Bond one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dave Mack was thinking me, the Spirit, the Lotus.
Well, there was about 3 or 4 they were going to bring out, weren't they?
Yeah.
Well, as far as I'm aware, they're still bringing them out. They're just delayed.
The modern. There was a really modern one, and I approached them and asked them if
So you don't fancy doing the Citroen 2 CV?
No.
Ian says he'd like the big 29. Yeah, that looked a nice model and all. Remember seeing that.
Oh God! Do you know what? I don't know what. I'm getting confused with all these. I need to. Is it still on there?
The Jaguar XKR green one.
I need to see a picture of it.
And Jeff's on the Tattoozoologist. You guys still going?
Oh yes, till 9 o'clock.
Till 9 o'clock.
I've got it here, Horlixs.
Even though me and Mark have got no to do. But
No, I'm just going to put another coat on this so it's done for tomorrow. Here we go. The green one.
Died on a vehicle. The Vanquish.
No, do you know what? I don't know. I need to see more of it. I'm not back with cars.
Not that many pictures, to be honest.
No.
I'll tell you what, I wouldn't have fancied doing that Jaguar, putting all them tiny little bloody things in the wheels, building the wheel up.
Oh, the spokes.
Aye. That was...
Do Do you know what? I don't even know if it's here. No, actually, it wasn't the green one. I don't think it was any of them. I'm sure there was another one.
And it wasn't the Lotus Esprit.
No, it wasn't the DB5. That's already been out anyway.
Yeah.
It wasn't the Spirit. No, not the Wet Nelly. Not the CV. It was a really modern looking car.
Lamborghini Revolut. The orange one. That's on Fan Home.
I'm wondering if I've still got the email actually that I sent to Agora.
Did they do the BMW?
No.
The remote control where he was.
Dad, because you've been into no A1 Navigate.
Oh well.
It's got 2 early goals in it. And
It was the Skyline Horlicks.
No, it was definitely a 007 car.
Can I see it? Skyline's Fast and Furious.
110%. It was a 007, and there was a picture, and it said, "Oh, there was like 4 of them, and they were looking at releasing them." And one of them stood out, and I was like, "Yeah, I want to do that." Maybe it was the silver one.
Wasn't the Mustang the one that done the somersault over the bridge with a police officer in? I think it was an orange Mustang.
Maybe it was the V12 Aston Martin.
The Vanquish.
Yeah, it might have been that. Because that's got a number plate of KEO2. It's quite modern, so maybe it was that one. But the image I saw of the whole car looked really nice. And yeah, future cars. So I think it must have been the Aston.
If they brought a model out of your car, would you build it? Your BMW?
Yeah. Well, I heard they weren't they? Is it one of them's bringing out? No, it's in France, isn't it, or Germany? They're doing a red BMW.
It's a trial, I think, at the moment.
Yeah, it's not quite my shape, but it's the 3 Series, so yeah, I like the look of
that. Jeff got Sunbeam Alpha from Dr. No.
No.
I built the Austin one. I think it's the DB5. Or when the machine guns come up the door, the thing guns out on the top. On the back.
That's the one. The DB5. That's the one you have to put the spokes in the wheel, isn't it?
No.
Was that the? I don't know. I'm not that great with cars.
No, Kevin, it's not the BMW James Bond. I don't think that's been brought out yet. Because he says that is the reg for Die Another Day. Must be the. Bond Broker Bond says, I would clearly love a 1/8 scale Volvo P1800 same car to build. Get the pick by your Horlixs. There's been a picture sent to your Horlixs.
Oh, okay. Hang on.
Yeah, that's a nice core, the Saints core. Ian Carmel. I've said it, and I will say it again. Chitty would be great. Yeah, would be a great build, Chitty.
Bang, bang, chitty, chitty, bang, bang, chitty, chitty, bang, bang. Right, this is the image that I've been sent. Oh, ignore that. Hang on. Oh, who am I ringing?
Well, one of the favourite cars I would like, I like from the past, Ford Capri. Yep. You know, like a Ford Capri from the professionals. I've always liked the Capri. Oh, Kevin, I've told you it's not the 7 Series James BMW. Jeff says, I am the James Bond master. I have the Saints Volvo. And that will go. That is a P1180 Volvo.
I need to do. I've had some interest in some mods for the Dalek already.
Ian says, I had Sky Fiber fitted today. My download speed for years has been about 12 MPS. It's now over 850 MPS. I don't know what to do with my spare time, LOL. Online snooker, probably. Mine's over 1,000.
They put the fibre cables down in the street last year when we moved in, but they've never connected it all up yet. Put it all down under. It's not wired up to the houses yet. And Ian goes, oh yes, Mark. And Van Brookburn goes, yes, I have a model of the same Volvo from No Rev, beautiful car, but would love to build one.
We switched from Virgin to full fibre EE, which is faster, and our download is 1040.46 MBS. Can't argue with them speeds, can you?
We've got fast, but the problem is, I'm in a house share. There's obviously a lot of people, well, 6 people using it. I get about, I don't know what my current speed is. It's not that much. If I was directly into the router, it might. But I'm using them plugs in the wall, so oh, in fact, at the moment, I'm on 12.
David Bassett says, a Jensen Interceptor would be good. I had a dinky toy one that was from Kit Farm, came with the paint too. Guy from the 60 says, I haven't done any modelling for quite some time. Just wondering, guys, what you guys want model would recommend large scale ? Depends what you want to do. There's anything's possible.
Yeah, you ought to be into cars, aircraft, military.
I mean, I'm doing a 1/200 scale Titanic.
Yeah.
From Trumpeter, which is a plastic kit. Jeff says, I had Capri when I had a Capri when I was young. Tried to drive it like the professionals. And Brookbond said, yes, would love a Jensen too.
Yeah, it's quite a few models out there, as I say. As I say, depends what you're into. Cars, ships, aircraft, military.
And Jeff said, should do the A-team van. Yeah. Right, guys, it's 4 minutes to 9. Shall we go cameras up if we're at a place where we can?
Thing is, the 18 van will not be much into it.
There was more in the interior than what people thought.
Yeah.
Guy from the 60s says 4 wheels and a steering wheel.
Come on. Just buttoning up this.
And Ian says www.speedtest.net.
Yeah, I'm getting about 80. But that's more than enough for what I need. But only because we're all shared. I think if I was straight into the router, we'd get more. Because I think we're supposed to be getting about 1,000. But there you go. A bit more done. It's a bit like Hello Kitty. Right.
Well, that's another week.
Yeah.
So Lindsey's live tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Mid ppm. There's no Danno on Thursday.
No, don't like it. There was sort his enterprise out, which don't know what.
Yeah, I'll be back Sunday, and Horlixs, you'll be back Monday.
Yes. Yeah, with some more of the Lambo.
Yeah.
And hopefully I'll have a super video out this week.
And Ian says, I'd like a Borg ship. And Ian put a link in there. Jeff Will's Workshop is doing an 18 van. Yes, where he's 3D printed. And Gillian says, good show, well done all. Thank you, Gillian.
Thanks, Gillian.
So it's nearly 9. I've enjoyed tonight.
Yeah, even though I haven't done much. Well, I've finished it. Didn't realise I'd get it finished so quick.
Yeah.
Still got that little plane to do, but when I think I'm gonna, I don't know. I bought the Ninja to do. Oh, I'm all seized.
Jeff Go, I think that is he? Cool. And David Bassett says, great screen, guys.
Yeah, I'd like to do. I bought this at the Telford show. I was with Ian actually. He helped me look for it. The H2R, because I want to have a go at trying to do the exhaust pipes and the colours and stuff. And I liked it because it was a bit of a hybrid. So it's got some screws in it and some other parts that you screw together as well as gluing. But
get it started.
Yeah.
the thing is, I don't think it needs a lot of painting, to be fair, because I think most of it's pre-painted. So
Right. Ian's put a link in there, and a guy from the 60s says, as always, guys, brilliant show. Right, well, it's 9 o'clock. We'll do what we promised. What can we say? The video speaks for itself.
So we'll say good night then and let you see.
Yeah. Good night, everybody.
good night.